Previous game we just had, the Pee Wee AA championship, was Edina losing to Osseo Maple Grove 5-2. Puck on the near side boards in the Wyzetta zone, just inside the blue line. And they're fighting for it. The puck squirts out into the Edina zone. Picked up by Leslie from Edina. He gets it broken up by Wyzetta's. Trying to catch his number. We'll catch that one later. Wyzetta with the puck now. They lose it. Edina gets it back up, and we got a 3-on-1 here, folks. Across the blue line on the far side. A pass. Oh, he fanned on the shot. It was a good pass, but he just crouched on his knee too far and fanned on the puck. Over on the far corner, Wyzetta with the puck. Now they get it up, and the player can't quite handle the pass. And no icing is called as Dorsey picks up the puck for Edina. He tries to get it up to Carter. Picked up by number 4, Brecker. Brecker for Wyzetta dumps it in. Edina defenseman gets knocked down. A centering pass, shot on net, and it hits the side of the net. For Wyzetta's number 10 just missed it. Podiak had an opportunity and hit the side of the net. Puck in the neutral ice. Nobody really controlling it right now. Edina's number 8 tries to get it in, but that's picked up by Wyzetta. Wyzetta throwing it neutral ice, but that's thrown in by Edina. So we're back and forth here, and Wyzetta trying to get the puck into neutral zone, and then dumped right back in by Edina. Shot on net, and they blow the whistle. 12:06 here in Edina, Minnesota. We're in the East Rink, and you're listening live on EdinaAttorney.com. My name is Mike Ross. Happy to be with you this afternoon. 12:06 here in the first period of this BantamB1 tournament. Wyzetta versus Edina. Both teams are 4-0 coming into this game. So you know nobody wants to be a loser today, and they want to keep that undefeated schedule going. So the puck goes out to the defenseman in Wyzetta. They're in the Edina zone. Picked up by number 14. He centers it to number 8. He can't quite pick up the puck as the Edina defensemen are all over him. Picked up by number 17, Jacob. Jacob tries to get in front of the net, and it's in front of the net. What a save by Edina's goaltender, Quello. Holy cow. Number 8, Jacob Ochalik, had an opportunity. But Edina's goaltender, number 30, Thomas Quello Grant, if I'm saying that right, if I'm butchering it, I apologize. But it doesn't matter how I say your name, because that was a great save. Face off in the Edina zone, picked up there by Wyzetta. They're trying to get the puck out of the zone. Edina gets it across their own blue line, picked up by Wyzetta, and they fire it right back in. Pishos, number 4, gets it over to his winger. His winger gets it up to a center, number 17, but he loses the puck, and Wyzetta picks it up. They dump it into the near corner, and that's picked up by Jeffrich, number 14. They get it up the ice. Nice breakout by Edina. Bringing it up the boards. And now he really can't get control of the puck. Now he gets it down in the corner. The Edina guy picks it up, tries a centering pass. That's quelched by the goaltender, Burns, or Kolkman. I got to get on the right page with these names here. Anyways, the puck is inside the Wyzetta zone on the far side, picked up by Edina. Edina still with the puck in the far corner. They're trying to set up a play right now, but the defensemen from Wyzetta are all over them. Now down behind the net. Edina gets it out to the point. The defenseman stuffs it back down in the corner. Now down deep in the corner. Just moving the puck around right here with 9:56 going in the first period here of this BantamB1 championship. Puck down and behind the net, Wyzetta centers a pass. Oh, and there's a rebound. Couldn't quite get it. That was Wyzetta's number 4, Brecker. And the puck is again behind the net here in the Edina zone. And Edina throws it out. Is that going to be offsides? No, kept in by Wayzata. Down in the corner is number 21, Miller. Or not Miller. That was Dorsey. And the puck is shot on net, and Quello makes the save. And we're going to have a face-off in the Edina zone. So our score is 0-0 here in Edina, Minnesota. The BantamB1 Championship. Wayzata controls the face-off. There's a shot from the point. That goes wide of the net. And they'll bring it around down in the corner. That's Wayzata's number 14, Burgers. And he loses the puck. Now Edina dumps it here on the near side boards. Nelson picks it up. He tries to send him past to number 17, Soderman. Soderling, not Soderman. Wayzata will pick it up in the corner and in the Edina zone. And he's got three guys, and Edina finally gets the puck back. That's number 3, Plume. Plume with it. Gets it up to his winger, number 5, Nelson. Nelson with it. Takes a shot on net. And it's gloved by the goaltender. What a save there, folks. Right over his head. He did go down, so the puck would have went in the net. And that was Burns on the save. There's a shot by the defenseman from Edina, number 14. He's a little bit wide. Now we're picking up the puck as Wayzata's trying to break it up. That's broken up by the defenseman from Edina. Edina, and then they send it back in the zone, and Wayzata gets it just across their blue line on the near side. And they dump it into the Edina zone, picked up by Dorsey. Dorsey tries to send it up on the near side, but can't. Fired right back in by Wayzata. Dorsey now just throws it blindly out there. Picked up by number 10, Podiak. Podiak loses the puck. That goes out into neutral ice. Edina try to capitalize on that. Now Dorsey with the puck across his own blue line. Dumps it up to number 6, Sherrod. Sherrod loses it. Now Wayzata had it momentarily, and they lose it back. Soderling tries a centering pass up to number 12, Gertzen, but it goes too far in front of him, and we'll have an icing call here. At 7:13, our score in Edina, Minnesota is 0-0. Wayzata and Edina. You know, folks, one thing I noticed, I know this is an Edina tournament, but being from up north in Brainerd, Minnesota, you wonder why Edina's good year after year. Well, all you got to do is look around. They have 3 indoor rinks and 1 outdoor rink where there's about 30 kids skating right now. And it's just awesome to see the little guys out there getting ready for hockey. You go out in the lobby here, and it's like being at a college game or a pro game with the atmosphere and the number of people that are here in Edina, Minnesota today. There's a shot from the point, and Quello has the save on that, picked up by the Wayzata player, number 4, Precker. Precker sends it down, and we have a penalty. I didn't realize they were on the power play. Number 8 from Edina is in the penalty box, Joe Carter. So Wayzata's on the power play as Quello squeezes the puck in his glove side. 6:44 in the first period here. We got 1:31 left in the penalty, and Wayzata's on the power play. And here's a face-off, and that is controlled by Edina, and they slap it down the ice. That's Edina's number 6, Sherrod. Sherrod chasing it, and he's chased by number 7, Jay Lindahl. And then he's holding it in there. Sherrod just holding the puck, trying to kill this penalty. 0-0 our score. Wayzata trying to break out. Puck goes into neutral ice, and that's sent back in by number 14, Gepfrich. Ryan Gepfrich sent that. It went all the way around the boards, and they're on the near side boards wrestling with it. One of the Wayzata defensemen, and I can't see who the Edina forward is. And now we got a referee with an arm up. I believe we're going to have a roughing call. And it is a roughing call. And it's going to be against Wayzata over on the near side boards. And they got to chase him down. They don't want him to go into the boards. And he's questioning the referee right now. He'll sit in the box with Edina's number 8, Joe Carter. And that's number 5 from Wayzata, Kyle Mortensen. And we have the face-off control dumped in by Edina. We're 4-on-4 with 5:55 here in the first. Edina with the puck, trying to centering pass, and that's picked up off by Wayzata, but he loses it. And now we're just inside the blue line in Wayzata territory. And they're scrambling for the puck. Edina gains control, or Wayzata gains control of it. They'll bring it across the blue line, and we're going to have offsides. Just offsides was number 2, Larry Bach, for Wayzata. So we'll have a face-off on the far dot, just outside the Edina blue line. Picked up by the Edina Hornets. They'll fling it down the ice. 16 seconds left in the penalty to Carter. And Edina will be at full strength very soon here. And they'll be on the power play, obviously. Picked up by Edina at center ice. They lose the puck. Now Wayzata picks it up. And they'll try to center it, and they throw it right into their own players' bench as the penalty expires for Edina. Joe Carter out of the bench. So now Wayzata short a man as number 5, Kyle Mortensen, sits in the box. He sits in there for another 1 minute and 9 seconds. Our score is 0-0, and you're listening on EdinaTourney.com, live streaming of this hockey tournament. Edina's gaining control of the puck right now. Dorsey, fans on it, gets it into right back to himself, gets it up to his partner, number 6, Nelson, or Sherrod. Sherrod dumps it over to Dorsey. Dorsey with it now. Dorsey fires a shot on Burns, and he makes the save. Big pile up in front of the net there, but Burns hangs on in between the pads. And we got some kind of a horn going here. I'm not sure what that's about because nobody scored, but kind of like being at Chicago Stadium and they play the big horn there. Anyways, still, Wayzata is on the short end of the stick here. They send the puck all the way down the ice. Puck picked up by Bishos, number 4. He sends it over to Leslie. Leslie can't get it. Now it comes into neutral ice, sent in by Wayzata, but Wayzata actually gains control of it and sends it all the way in. So, Bishos sends it around onto the near side here to Leslie. Leslie with it behind the net. He sends it back over to number 4, Chisos. I hope I'm saying that name right. Boy. Woo. Wayzata controls the puck. They're down in their own zone, 3:54. Centering pass, broken up by the defenseman Leslie. He sends it over to the far side boards, picks up by number 6, Coffin. Coffin fighting with it down there with Leslie. He loses it. Comes into the circle. Now Leslie will pick it up again. He gets checked into the boards by the Wayzata player. But then Mahoney sends it up to number 6, Sherrard. Sherrard sends it in. There's a shot on goal, actually. And Burns will just squeeze it in his glove. And we'll have another whistle. The 3:26 left here in the first period. We have a pretty good crowd on hand here for this Edina tournament. I can't imagine when the high school plays here. I imagine there's standing room only. Wayzata controls the puck. We're coming down to 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Edina intercepts a pass just inside the blue line down on the Wayzata zone. There's a shot. Goes wide of the net. Blasts off the glass. The defenseman had a great opportunity. Gepfrich, but he missed the net. Wayzata gains control in their own zone. Center pass come across the blue line over to the far side. Can't handle the pass. Comes in the corner. That's the big guy, Bach, and he gets ridden off the puck, and it comes over to the other side. Wayzata dumps it in. Jeffrey for Edina picks it up. He's challenged there by number 8, Okolak. Or Ocholik, I should say. There's a centering pass by Wayzata, and nobody's there to put it home. Oh, there's a check-in from behind. I'm not sure how serious they're going to call that, but number 13 came up in the middle of it as the puck was over on the far side of the boards. So Andrew Sawhill, however you say that, will go to the box with 2:23. So Edina will be on the power play almost the rest of this period. We'll get ready for the face-off just outside the blue line. Edina gains control of the puck. They send it up the ice on the far side of the boards. They're trying to get inside the zone. And we got another whistle. I don't know if we're going to have another penalty. We're going to have a hooking. Oh, my. That's going to be against Wayzata. So Edina will be a 5-on-3. I believe that's Wayzata's number 14, Will Burgess. We'll get the official announcements. No, that's number 11, Brenton Bloom. So 1:50 left in the penalty to number 13, Andrew Sawhill. And a penalty to number 11, Brandon Bloom. 5-on-3. Edina has a great opportunity here at the end of the first period. Brought in by number 6, Sherrod. Sherrod down in the corner. Edina trying to cycle it out over to the far circle to put it home. And nobody's there. He slid it across, and a Wayzata player picked it up. Number 7, Jay Lindahl broke it up, but Edina gains control. It's on the near side circle. A shot and a save by Burns. And Edina's number 10 got in there, but he couldn't quite get a handle on it. Mahoney, T.J. Mahoney, almost got the rebound, but Burns made the save. So 5-on-3 for another minute, 22. We got 1:44 left in the period. Face-off down in the Wayzata zone. Picked up by number 6, Sherrod. He shoots, and it's off the left pad of Burns with a save. Wayzata now, easy time to cycle it out to the point. He's skating it in, gets it, slides it in, broken up by traffic as he takes a shot. And now we're going to have a man called in the crease. They're going to send the puck not all the way down the ice, but just outside the blue line where the offsides face-off would be. So 1:06 left in the penalty to Andrew Sawhill. And 1:12. And there's a shot and wide of the net by number 10 for Edina. Edina gains control at the top of the circle, slides it over to the other circle. There's a shot and wide and high over to the corner on the glass. That just blew by the goaltender, Burns. Now we're high in the slot, slides it over in the back door. There's a shot, save, Burns. Picked up by Edina, another save by Burns. Holy cow, Burns is hot side to side, up, down, all around. Burns is saving this team. We got under a minute now in the first period. Edina with some excellent setups there to try to get themselves a goal on a 5-3, but Burns is shutting the door. There's Wayzata gets the puck, and they send it all the way down the ice. 27 seconds left in that penalty to Sawhill. And here comes Edina. Edina across the red line, number 14, Gephardt. Gephardt with it all the way coast to coast. He tries a shot. Burns on the save. Behind the net, being tasseled by the defenseman. Picked up by number 3, Nelson. Not Nelson, but Bloom. Bloom with a shot. That's deflected and goes into the Edina flag, and we'll have a whistle. So Edina moving the puck around, having some great opportunities, but we still got 1 second left in the penalty to Sawhill, and then there's 12 seconds left in the penalty to Wayzata's number 11, Brendan Bloom. So the puck comes out to all the way down the ice as Wayzata gained control of it. Now Edina trying to get it up the ice. This is number 5 who loses the puck, picked up by number 3. Bloom with it. Bloom trying to get a shot off, but he gets checked off the puck. Picked up by number 11. Well, it doesn't matter because that's the end of the first period here, folks. And Wayzata survives a 5-on-3 the last 2 minutes of the game. Burns got hot, kept the door shut, and just was unbelievably entertainable to watch him make those saves. So we're 0-0. We're in between the first and second period. We'll stay right here. Just want to remind you that in some earlier games today in the Pee Wee A Championship, Edina beat Mounds View Irondale 5-3. And in the Pee Wee AA game, Osseo Maple Grove defeated Edina 5-2. And this game that we are announcing right now on EdinaTourney.com is the BantamB1 Championship, and we have no score. So if you want to check things out, go to EdinaTourney.com. You can go to the homepage, check out the current games. You can check out the games that have been played, and you can also later on watch games. So some of the players and moms or relatives or friends, or I'm sure these guys that are playing, will at some point go home and watch a game on EdinaTourney.com. And we're about ready to start the second period, 0-0 here. Wayzata will be on this near end by the broadcast booth, and Edina will be down on the far side. Again, Wayzata in the dark jerseys, Edina in the white ones. Face off, and the puck is controlled by Wayzata. They try to break it out. They lose the puck. It's picked up by Edina. And Edina gets it into the zone. That's number 10, Mahoney, falling down. But the puck glides all the way down to the ice. Picked up by number 11, Harvey Lawrence. Lawrence sends it around the boards. Picked up by the Edina defenseman. He takes a shot, and Burns is on the save again. 21, Dorsey had a fine shot, and you can just hear the smack in the glove of Burns. And the puck will go down in the Edina zone. They'll send it into neutral ice. This will be number 12 for Edina, Gertzen, and he lets a shot fire. It goes wide and on the glass. That comes back behind the net. That's Boss with it. He's coming around the net, tries to stuff it, but guess who's there? It's Burns. Burns stops him again. Puck comes up to the far side defenseman. He dumps it back in the Wayzata zone. Wayzata picks it up. That's number 17, Keegan O'Brien. Trying to get it into neutral ice, but gets called for a hand pass. So we're already at 13:41 here in the second period. It's still light out, folks. And the little guys are on the outdoor rink. And that's why we have hockey players that we have today. And the face-off was dropped off on the red line, controlled by Wayzata. Wayzata trying to get it up, but they lose the puck. Picked up by Edina. Now it's lost by Edina and picked up by Wayzata, and they dump it in the Edina zone. Edina with it. That's number 9, throwing it up the boards. Leslie down there fighting with one of the Wayzata players, but Edina comes out with it. That's picked up, and almost a great move by Edina's number 17, Soderling. Almost got around the defenseman of Wayzata. Edina controls it neutral ice, and they lose it around the red line. That gets thrown into their zone just inside the blue line. Now it's picked up by Sherrod. Sherrod is called for offsides. Got a shot up, but Burns saved it anyway, so what's the point? So 12:50, 0-0. We'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. And don't forget, the Minnesota Vikings will be playing tonight. I know that has nothing to do with hockey, but we're playing the Packers, so it's kind of important, just like this game. Wayzata with gaining control with it. This is number 2, Precker. Precker with the puck all the way down on the near side. Or actually, that's Bach. I'm sorry. Bach with it, but then he lost the puck down on the corner. It's picked up by one of the Wayzata players. He fires on net. There's a save. The puck comes all the way around the net. And now Wayzata in their zone will pick it up. That's number 16, Drake Young. He loses it to the Edina player. Now Edina fires a shot. It goes wide. There's a rebound, and there's Burns to stop it. So Burns puts a save on there. Quello had a nice save down there as it went off, and then it came back down the ice. So we're going to have a face-off. 12 minutes left. It'll be here in the near circle. That'll be just to the left of Burns. Face-off. Puck is dropped. There's a shot fired. Goes high in the net. Hits a pipe, and we're going to have a whistle. I believe that's Boss and number for Edina and Brendan Bloom who are taking the face-off here in the same spot. Puck comes to the near side boards. Dropped in there by Carter behind the net over to Greason, number 12. Or Geprich. There's a shot from the defenseman. Burns on the save. Wayzata tries to get it up the ice, and they do. Now it's flipped. They got it to neutral ice. And Brendan Bloom sent it the rest of the way of the ice. But he wasn't past the blue line, so we'll have an icing call. Well, now we got some joggers around the arena. Not sure if that's some players warming up for the next game. There's a shot. Burns on the save. Rebound. Oh, my goodness gracious. Burns stops the Edina player, number 17. Soderling. But we're going to have a penalty coming up as the play drifted into neutral ice, and Wayzata is going to be short-handed here. Remember, Edina had a 5-on-3 at the end of the first period, couldn't capitalize. So that's on number 12, Evan Latuff is in the penalty box for Wayzata. Gaining control of the puck is Edina. But they try a shot broken up by traffic, and Wayzata sends it all the way down the ice. This will be picked up by Pichos. Pichos with it, breaking it out, and here comes Edina. And he had just a bad pass in center ice, picked up by number 4, Precker. Precker down on the corner with it in the Edina zone. He puts it behind the net. Now Edina will try to break it out of their zone and can't quite get it out of there. Now they do, and they tip it off, and it's picked up by number 17, Soderling, but that goes flying into the net or out of play, interference, whatever you want to call it. And we'll have a face-off over on the far side circle. 10:39, a minute 14 left in the penalty to Wayzata's number 12, Evan Latuff. The puck controlled by Wayzata, and they will send it all the way down the ice. Edina will set up behind their own net, be broken out on the far side of the winger, come to the winger on the other side, a little bit too far, but picked up by Nelson. Nelson fires it over to the far side, boys. Now it's in the corner. Boss is there for Edina. He loses the puck, picked up by Wayzata, but the defenseman, number 21, Dorsey's there. Oh, no, he can't quite keep it in, and here's Wayzata with a 2-on-1. This is Bach trying to get it over to Brecker, and oh, the defenseman breaks it up, and here come the Hornets. With the puck coming across on the slot, that's broken up by the defenseman. Now they tried to clear it, but that was kept in at the blue line. There's a shot. Burns is there. Burns and a rebound. The puck carts out, and now the puck is sent into neutral ice all the way down. No icing, and Burns continues to remain hot. That guy's hotter than a curling iron. So Edina, with 4 seconds left on the power play, could not capitalize. Edina with it. There's a shot. Saved by Burns. Rebound goes to the corner. Picked up by number 8, Jacob Ochalik. Ochalik loses it and tries to power it by the defenseman. Gains the puck back, sends it up, and that's broken up. But then it's picked up by Wayzata's number 12, Evan Latouf, who was just out of the penalty box. Passes it high in the slot. Nothing going there as he can't quite capitalize. There's a huge slap shot and wide from the point. That does nothing. And I believe that was... I don't know that he was ready for that puck. But anyways, it's down in the Edina zone. It's down in the corner. Trying to keep my phone on so I can keep telling you who these guys are. Andrew Leslie. Wayzata sends it back into the Edina zone. Picked up by number 4, Fishhouse. Fishhouse gets it into neutral ice. Nobody can seem to gain control of it as Carter himself puts it back in his own zone. Picked up by number 9, Leslie. Leslie puts it up the near side boards, but that gets by his teammate. And now there's a race for the puck in the Wayzata zone. Oh, Mahoney loses a glove. Gertson picks it up, tries to put it out to the point, and it's picked up by Wayzata. Number 6, Roy Coffin picks it up. He brings it into the zone, but we got offsides. It's number 12, Latouf. Latouf was offsides. Oh, my. We got a little Michael Jackson playing. Kind of makes you want to dance. 7:56 here in the second period. Our score is 0-0. You're listening on EdinaTourney.com. Mike Ross with you this afternoon. Puck is in neutral ice right now. 7:42 again on the clock. And Edina, Wayzata fighting for control of the puck right now. It is in Edina's zone, but now it comes back out to neutral ice. And here come the Hornets from the top of the circle. A shot! It goes high of the net! Oh my, did that go high of the net and slam into the glass. Wayzata with it. Up to neutral ice. That's number 4, Precker with it. He's trying to power past the defenseman. Still with it into the corner. And he gets checked off the puck by the Edina defenseman. Now he gets it back. Tries to stuff it! And the goaltender from Edina, Coelho, playing a great game too. Just doesn't have as many opportunities for saves as Burns. As Edina has had plenty of shots on net. Edina controls the puck, breaking out of their own zone, coming across the red line. They dump it. Shot. Burns shifts it over to his left side. Picked up by number 16, Drake Young. He's fighting for the puck. Picked up now by Edina as the puck rolls around. Number 10 from Edina loses the puck. Wayzata trying to break out. That's just all kinds of action happening here. Right at the point, there's a shot. Burns on the save. Bloom gets it up on the boards, down back to Bloom. He's being checked by the 2 defensemen from Wayzata. And can't see who's down. Oh, and a centering pass by Mahoney, and Nelson couldn't handle it. Now at the top of the circle, Leslie gets it over to his partner. That's broken up by Wayzata, but then it's sent back down in behind the net with it. Is Bloom. Bloom puts it high in the slot, and a save by Burns, and Mahoney almost had an opportunity for a rebound, but Burns, once again, shuts the door. 5:52 in the second period. And things are rolling along here in Edina, Minnesota. And number 11 for Edina will take the face-off. And Edina loses the puck. Puck comes up, and the Wayzata is high on the top of the circle. That's number 6, Coffin, dumping it in. Wayzata trying to get something set up here. They got a puck, and the guy falls down, and now we're going to have a penalty. So number 6, Coffin, is going to be, I believe he was tripped. So now we're going to have a penalty against Edina. Oh, I guess not. They're just going to call it offsides and man in the crease. Not offsides, but a man in the crease. So here now we have an offsides. So the puck will come back out to the dot. 5:23, 0-0 the score. Wayzata and Edina here in this BantamB1 championship here at the Edina Tourney. And you're listening live on a live stream on EdinaTourney.com. Mike Ross with you this afternoon. There's a shot. Wide, hard off the glass, comes in. The defenseman sends it back in for Wayzata. Puck bounces back out to the neutral ice. The Wayzata defenseman is there, but he's hassled by two Edina players. Edina gets it out to the point. He takes a shot, broken up by Wayzata defenseman. And he tried to center it, but it went back out to the Edina defenseman. He sends it into the corner. That's Gertz, and he loses the puck on the near side boards. Now Precker sends it into the Edina zone on the far side. Picked up by number 21 here. Hatch. Hatch sends it all the way down, and we're going to have an icing call. And we're going to go all the way back down to the Edina zone. Just want to remind you, an earlier game, just before this game, Osseo Maple Grove beat Edina in the Pee Wee AA Championship 5-2. And in the Pee Wee A, Edina beat Mounds View Irondale 5-3. Face-off down in the Edina zone. Edina gains control of it. They're on the far side trying to get around the defenseman, but he irregarded pass goes back out into neutral ice. Nobody can get control of it. Now they're over in front of the players' box, battling it out right where the red line is. Now the puck squirts out. Wayzata tries to get it up, but it's picked up by the Edina player. And he, well, I thought he got tripped, but he didn't, so the puck gets wrapped around the net here to the near side. Now it's dumped down to the defenseman, number 16, Drake Young. Young sends it over to Rice. Rice sends it to center ice, and that's picked up by Jacob. Jacob going in. He drops the puck for number 80. Can't quite take the shot. Now he does. Saved by Quello, and Quello with a great save. Man, did he spread that pad out. And Edina sends it down into the Wayzata zone. Wayzata flips it into neutral ice. Not sure why he did that, but the Edina player picks it up. They got it coming across the blue line now in the Wayzata zone. There's a drop pass. A shot. Saved by Burns. Oh, we got a little scuffle in front of the net. As Bloom, Nelson, Boss had an opportunity and set it up great. They were high, top of the mid-circle, and fired a shot. And Burns is just unstoppable. 3:08 to go. Face off here in the Wayzata zone. The defensemen for Wayzata are working it. Number 5, Mortensen sends it out. Now we're going to have an offsides. Oh, they tag up, so Wayzata gets it up. Wayzata sends it into the zone. That'll go behind the net behind Quello. Picked up by number 14, Bison. Bison with it, trying to break it out to his winger on the far side. He sends it over on the near side to his other winger. That's Bloom. Bloom trying to split the defenseman, but can't get through. Puck on the corner over on the far side. Wayzata. Oh, here's a shot on Burns. Oh, it got by him. They scored against Burns. Trying to see, it was Bloom. I believe it was Bloom. It was either Bloom or Carter. Or Mahoney. I couldn't tell which one. It happened so quick. And Burns has been so hot. Boy, 2:28. Edina takes a 1-0 lead. And the Edina crowd is fired up here at Bremar Arena. So Edina with a 1-0 lead. We'll get the official. And it was Blum. I've been saying Bloom, I'm sorry. Blum unassisted. I don't know. It seems to me there should have been an assist on there, but hey, I don't know everything. We're down to 2 minutes here, and Wayzata's putting the pressure on Wayzata. moving the puck around. Now they lose it, picks up by Rice. Rice sends it into the zone of Edina, down in the corner. Now we got a whistle. A player fell down. He's getting up, looks like he's all right. So Bloom scores for Edina. 1-0. 1:49 left here. Both teams will change men. Oh, we have a penalty. Edina has a man in the box. And that's number 9, Reisman. So Reisman will sit on the box. And so for 2 minutes, Wayzata will be on the power play, kind of like Edina was in the first period. Puck down in the Wayzata zone, picked up by the Wayzata defenseman, number 7, Lindahl. Lindahl sends it over to Precker. Precker can't handle it. Sent back into the Wayzata zone. Lindahl has it and stands behind the net. He'll bring it out now. Now gets it over to Precker. Precker will put it back to Lindahl. Lindahl can't handle it, and the Edina player, number 11, is just giving them havoc. Boss. And puck goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off. Both teams will change lines. 1:09 left here in the second period. 1:21 left in the penalty to Edina's number 9, Reisman. Face-off is controlled by Wayzata. Brought over to the defenseman, number 5, Kyle Mortensen. Mortensen sends it. Well, he tries to send it down on the glass, but it goes over the glass, and we'll have a stoppage of play with exactly 1 minute left here in the second period. And we'll have a face-off on the red line. Wayzata still on the power play for another minute, 11 seconds, so they'll go into the third period with an advantage, but not for long. Wayzata with the puck circling around. There's a shot on net, but it was wide. And Edina trying to get rid of the puck. And here they come. They got a 2-on-1. And here comes Edina. Oh, he fell down. He fell down. Now they got a tag up. That was Mahoney. And, maybe he didn't fall down. They're going to call holding. Oh, no. That's against Edina. Number 3 goes in the box. And I don't have a roster name for number 3. But the announcer will tell me. So, 33 seconds left on the clock. It's a 5-on-3 for Wayzata to tie it up. Quello with a save. It goes high and into the net. Not the goal net, but the net behind the net. So we'll have a face-off on the circle to the stick side of Quello. 26.3 seconds left on the clock. And Wayzata controls the face-off out to the defenseman, number 7, Lindahl. Lindahl shoots it in, gets it over to Precker. Precker back to Lindahl, high. Down low to Precker. Precker with a shot. Scores! He ties it up! What a setup by Lindahl and Precker. Moving the puck back and forth. Got it high to the blue line to Lindahl. Back down low in the circle to Precker. And he puts it by Quello. And he ties it up 1-1. With 9.9 seconds here in the second period. So one of the players will come out of the box and it'll go to a 5-on-4. Wow, did he put that thing in the back of the net. Shot heard around the world on that one. We have our face-off. And there's another shot. Oh, they get a shot off just at the horn. Quello on the save. And there you have it, folks. A power play goal for the Wayzata team. And they tie it up 1-1. And when we come back and for the third period after they do the ice, there still will be on the power play for 1 minute and 26 seconds in this BantamB1 championship. And I'm going to give you an update before we go to break here on EdinaAttorney.com. Just a reminder, in the earlier game in the Pee Wee AA, Osseo Maple Grove beat Edina 5-2. And the game before that, Edina beat Mounds View Irondale 5-3. So we've had plenty of action going on this afternoon. And as we're tied 1-1 here, it makes sense because remember, both these teams came into this tournament with records of 4 wins and no losses apiece. So we'll take a break. Enjoy the break, and we'll be back with you in just a little while here on EdinaAttorney.com. Welcome back, and again, you're listening live in Edina, Minnesota, and we have an exciting finish here for you this afternoon. 1 period left, 15 minutes on the clock. Our score is 1-1 as Wayzata and Edina play for this BantamB1 championship. The ice has been redone for this final period. The referees have put the nets in place. The ice is still just a little bit wet, but I bet the coaches are inside right now talking to their players, giving them last-minute instructions and inspiration, and if they're not doing it, I'm sure the team captains are doing it. As a matter of fact, here comes the Edina team in the white. They'll take the ice first for this third period. And we want to thank you for joining us here on EdinaTourney.com. Mike Ross with you for this final period. And we've enjoyed this afternoon. And there's a couple more games after this one as well. And there were games before this. All kinds of champions. It's championship day here in Edina, Minnesota. But I bet they'll tell you it's championship day every day here in Edina, Minnesota. One thing I have to mention, speaking of Edina, Minnesota, not being from, well, I was born in Edina, so I guess I can't say that. My grandparents lived in Edina, but the point being, I grew up in Brainerd, Minnesota, and when Marcy and I were looking for a parking spot, there's signs that had the name Willard Eichel on that, and I remember the days when Mr. Eichel was the head coach of the Edina Hornets in high school, and every year we all got to press our nose against the glass and watch Willard Eichel and the Edina Hornets win the state championship. But Hill Murray still had the best-looking cheerleaders. So, anyways, we're getting ready to start this third period. Both teams getting last-minute instructions in front of the bench. Wayzata will start with a power play. 1:26 left in the penalty to number 3. And again, I don't have him on my roster, so I don't know who that is. And I didn't catch the name when the announcer did give it. So we'll just go number 3, which is a great number because that was my number back in high school 100 years ago. And here we go. The music stopped. The referee at center ice ready to drop the puck, and here we go. The BantamB1 Championship is underway and will be decided in less than 15 minutes. Wayzata controls the puck in the Edina zone. They're on the power play. Precker with it over on the far side. Tries to set up by the circle, gets it down to one of his teammates, and he brings it out here on the near side. He'll skate it down. Now he drops the puck. And they'll bring it around. He stops behind the net. This is number 5, Mortensen. Mortensen gets it out to his defenseman. He sends it back to Mortensen. Mortensen will wind up, takes a shot, a save by Quello. But it's picked up by Wayzata right away. Precker with it. He sends it down. I believe that's number 9, Ludke. And there's a shot from the point, but that's broken up by Edina. Edina with it. Now he'll wrap it around the boards to Dorsey. Dorsey's over there, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. There's 20 seconds left in this penalty. So Wayzata, unless they score here real shortly, will have been stifled by Edina on the power play, and it appears that way as it gets thrown. There's, almost a shorthanded shot there by Edina, but they fanned on the shot, It looked like the puck, the ice was still a little bit wet and stopped on him. Edina sends it into the Wayzata zone on the far corner. Puck comes up to the top of the circle. They're trying to work it, and there's the puck goes in front of the net, and Burns is there to make the save. So Burns is on his belly, sprawled out, holding on to the puck. I think it was more just a loose puck rather than any attempt at a good shot. So the faceoff will be in the Wayzata zone here in this championship game. Edina controls the puck over on the near sideboards. They lose the puck, picked up by the defenseman of Wayzata, trying to break it out to his winger, and the defenseman for Edina tried to send it back in, but he did too soon, lost the puck. Puck is at neutral ice, hits the referee, and Edina trying to gain control as Pachoyos sends it into neutral ice up to number 17, Stone, who sends it down into the Wayzata end, but they come right back out with it, and they can't break it out, and the puck is just kind of stuck in mid-neutral ice. Now back down, Precker chases it for Wayzata, and oh, geez! Burns has to grab the puck just to save any kind of attempt at a shot, as the Edina player was right there ready to capitalize. So 12-28, 1-1 our score. Both teams 4-0 coming into this tournament. Puck behind the net, out to the Edina defenseman. He sends it down in the corner, trying to get something going here. I think they shut the heat off in this building because I'm starting to get cold. And Wayzata to bring it. Oh, and he sticks his leg out. And he doesn't get called for tripping. And the puck comes down to the Edina zone. And they wrap it around the boards as Edina's Carter picks it up. But it's picked off by the defenseman, number 5, Mortensen. And he sends it back in. Geprich picks it up. He's hassled by number 6, Coffin. And they'll wrestle for it on the far side boards, trying to get it out of their skates. Now Wayzata, number 12. Oh, he tried to put it through the guy's legs and couldn't. Picked up by number 6, Coffin. Coffin down in the corner, loses it. Picked up by Edina, and they'll just flip it down the ice. And if this goes by Burns, as it will, it'll be called icing. So 11:25, the puck will come all the way back down into the Edina Hornets zone. Again, you're listening on a live stream on EdinaTourney.com. Mike Ross with you this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. And we're ready to have another face-off. Quello on his stick side, his right side, watches the puck get dropped. Puck floats over here, now gets sent up to the top of the circle. That's Boss. He sends it up to Sherling, number 6. He goes all the way down the ice on Burns, and Burns makes the save. Unbelievable, Burns. I mean, he's let one get by, but the saves that guy's made, that was actually Ramsey, number 6, who made a great move to get around. Just his speed alone got him around the Wayzata defenseman. He didn't really get a shot off. He just tried to kind of carry the puck, and it kind of just went into Burns. But it looked good. Back to the action. Puck is sent all the way down net on Quello. Edina picks it up, and they lose it. That's Precker down there, I think. Nope, that's number 3, Rice. Rice loses it. Now Precker picks it up. He stuffs it down to number 8, Ocholik. Ocholik sends it to the defenseman high. He tries to shoot, but that's blocked. But then picked up by the Wayzata player, and he scores! The puck was blocked by traffic, dropped about the middle top of the circles. And my goodness, it went by Quello, and in this championship BantamB1 game at 10:40, Wayzata leads 2-1. We'll check the official scoring here from the announcer. I wasn't quite sure who got that. There's a big mess up, and it just happened so fast. Puck back down in the Edina zone. That was number 14, Will Burgess gets the goal. Will Burgess got that goal. I'll repeat that in case you didn't hear it. Puck is at the blue line of Edina's. They're trying to get something going here. They're going to need to tie it up as they are behind 2-1 now. Puck at neutral ice at the red zone. Looks like it's sent back in by Edina. Burns slides it behind the net. Picked up by the defenseman. He'll break it up to his winger. The puck gets lost and picked up by Dorsey right at his blue line. He sends it back in, and we're going to have icing. Well, maybe not. Goes down, goes around the net. Picked up by number 8, Noel Ron by Edina. He sends it into the corner. Now there's a check, and the puck is in the near side boards deep in Wayzata territory. And now Wayzata tries to break it up, but that gets broken up by Carter from Edina. And the puck goes back into the Wayzata zone. And now we have an offsides. They tag up, puck down in the far near side corner. Wayzata trying to get it out of their zone, and Edina just being tough as they keep putting it back in. And they do it again. Wayzata taps it off high out the glass and just inside the blue line. Kept on top, right in the circle. Now goes out to the defenseman. He slides it over to the other defenseman. Now down in the corner, back out to the defenseman. And he'll send it back down. That's number 15, Lund. Now Wayzata with it. Taps it into the zone deep in the corner. Here comes Dorsey. Takes him off the puck. Picked up by number 15, Lund. Lund with it. Lund will send it up to Boss. Boss on the near side boards across the red line. He'll bring it across the blue line. Down in the corner to Lund. Lund behind the net, still with it down in the far corner. He taps it back behind the net, picked up by Wayzata. They wrap it around on the near side, deep corner. 8 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Wayzata trying to get it out of their zone. Up to the winger, he loses it, kept in by number 9, Reisman tries to dump it back in the zone, and Wayzata slaps it back out to neutral ice. Edina back into Wayzata's tone. Now Wayzata back to Edina, and they just go back and forth here in the neutral area. Now brought back in by Edina. Number 3, I pushed the wrong button. Number 3, who don't know his name anyways. But play seems to have slowed down a little bit here. I don't know if the guys are getting tired or what's going on. Edina controls the puck, tries to get out the defenseman, but that's broken up by the Wayzata player, and here he comes. He's got a partial breakaway, shoots, Quello with a save. I believe that was Precker. Nope, number 3, that's Rice. I think that's Rice. Now the puck is at neutral ice, but Quello, easy save. At least he made it look easy. Puck at the red line, picked up by Wayzata. Dumped in, Dorsey will control it on top of his left circle. He slaps it off the boards. That goes to the Wayzata player in neutral ice. Wayzata will dump it into the far corner, and Wayzata will pick it up. That's number 17, Jacob. Jacob loses it. Dorsey picks it up. Now he loses it, and the Wayzata player brings it down, taps it there on the near side boards. Dorsey tries a check, and there's Jeffrich to pick it up. He sends it over to his winger on the breakout. Now they get it over to number 8, Carter. Carter chasing the puck against number 11, Brendan Bloom. We're at 6 minutes and 26 seconds here in this championship game. Wayzata leads Edina. There's going to be a tripping call or some kind of call as the puck, looks like the puck just went into the Wayzata bench, so we'll have a face-off just inside the blue line on the Wayzata zone. Well, looks like we're going to have a timeout. Wayzata, like I said, it seemed like the play was slowed down a little bit. I think some players are getting tired. Coaches recognize that. So Wayzata decided to take a timeout with 6:20 left here in the third period. Again, you're listening to EdinaTourney.com, and this is the BantamB1 championship game here in Edina, Minnesota. Mike Ross with you. And again, these teams 4-0 coming into the game. The game before this on the Pee Wee AA, Osseo Maple Grove beat Edina 5-2. And you can catch all the past scores and future scores on EdinaTourney.com. You can go on there. They have the players' rosters, their stats, the name of the coaches. They have some upcoming schedules. That EdinaTourney.com is quite the website. So it's kind of fun to take a look at, and it's kind of fun to be doing the live stream here. So the timeout is over. Back to the action. And Wayzata controls the face-off. They'll bring it across the blue line. And he'll be checked off by Mahoney. Mahoney loses his stick, but it's picked back up by the Wayzata player. That's number 6, Coffin. Coffin tried to get the puck. Now here's a shot. Oh, it goes in the net! Coffin gets the puck, skated right in the slot. Took a shot, but the shot reflected off the Edina man's stick, and it just floated into the net. So Quello, it's almost like a changeup that a pitcher throws in a baseball game. And Quello went down to make the save, and the puck just drifted over his shoulder. Oh, my, he's not happy. Poor guy. So 3-1, Wayzata takes the lead here in this BantamB1 championship. And Young gets an assist on the goal by Coffin. But ladies and gentlemen, we still have 5 minutes and 51 seconds left. And Edina still has their timeout left. Puck controlled by Wayzata. Wayzata with it. Coming across the ice into the Edina zone. Down behind the net. Trying to get him as Geprich. That's number 4, Precker with it. But he loses it, and it goes out to neutral ice. Wayzata picks it up. They'll try to bring it back in. He loses it. Then the puck's just bouncing around kind of by the red line, and we got a whistle. So both teams changing men, and we'll have a face-off just outside in front of the penalty box. And they dropped the puck quickly that time, so Wayzata will gain control. That's number 3 for Rice for Wayzata. He gets it over to his winger, number 17, Jacob. He can't handle it. Carter trying to get over there. Dumped back in the zone. Picked up by Edina's number 21, Dorsey. Dorsey sends it up the near side boards, and it comes right back to him. So Dorsey goes behind the net. He'll send it over to the far side winger. Now they get it over. Oh, they loses the puck, and it's picked up by Wayzata. They can't handle it. And number 15 for Lund picks it up. But that's not the name on the back of his jersey, so I don't know what's the deal on that. I'll have to see what's up. But Burns is on the save as I was talking. They just dumped the puck in and went on net, and Burns just hung on to it. So 4 minutes and 37 seconds left here in the third period. Who will be the BantamB1 champion? Will it be Edina, or will it be Wayzata, who leads 3-1 right now? Puck comes out to neutral ice. And Wayzata picks it up, and they'll call an offsides as Coffin was over there again. And I'm not sure. All these guys, they tuck their jerseys in, so it's hard to see their number. Edina has the names on the back of their jerseys, which helps a little bit sometimes when they're near. Edina brings the puck in on the far side. That's number 3, Colby. Or we don't know who that guy is. There's a shot. Oh, wide to the right of Burns. And the rebound goes off the back of the net, but the Edina player can't get the puck on net. Now it's lost. And here comes Wayzata, the defenseman from Edina, breaks it up. That's Fishhouse. And he did a great job and great hustle to get that puck back out into neutral ice. Now Edina sends it into Wayzata territory. That puck goes high off the glass as Edina took a shot. It's down in the far near corner, picked up by number 6, Ramsey. Ramsey down in the corner with Precker. Precker grabs it, slaps it around the net. up to the winger. Now we got a whistle as we got a collision behind the net. And it looks like the net moves, so we'll have a little stoppage of action here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds in this exciting hockey game. B1 Championship, BantamB1 Championship on EdinaTourney.com. Face-off will be on the glove side of Burns, who's had a tremendous game. Puck goes to the far corner. There's Precker with it, and then a couple other guys. Edina, there's a shot! Goes far on the left side of Burns. So Burns didn't even have to make a save that time. Number 6 for Edina, Ramsey in there chasing the puck. Tries to center it, but it ends up getting tipped down, back down into the corner. Oh, we're going to have a penalty. Oh, my. That was not good. So skating to the box, I believe, is number 6, Ramsey. And again, I don't even know if that's his name. And we got Garth Brooks on the speakers. So number 6, who on my schedule is Ramsey, will sit for boarding, I guess is the call. And 3:05 remains in the third period. Wayzata gains control. Will they be able to hang on for 3 more minutes? Puck is just inside the blue line of Wayzata, picked up by number 3 for Edina. He gets a shot on that. Burns makes the save. Puck goes over to the far side. The defenseman loses it, now picked up by Precker. Precker skating up on the far side. Across his blue line, across the red line, dumps it into the corner. Here we go. Dorsey with it. He gets it up the boards, goes to the defenseman for Wayzata. And now number 10 gets a shot at it from Wayzata. They're down in the corner. That's Charlie Podiak. Podiak wrestling with it. Now Dorsey down there with number 14, Bison. And they get control of the puck, and they slap it out into neutral ice. Wayzata controls the puck there on the power play for another minute and 3 seconds. There's a shot on net. Quello blocks it. High. Geppertz with it. He sends it around the boards, and it goes into neutral territory. Just outside the blue line now, just inside the blue line on Edina. They're kicking it around. The referee blows the whistle. So with a minute 53, Wayzata leads 3-1. We got number 6, Ramsey, in the penalty box for Edina for another 48 seconds. Face-off just inside the Edina zone. Puck is dropped, and it's slapped in at the near circle by Wayzata, but Edina sends it back down the ice. Burns slaps it behind the net. Picked up by number 7, Lindahl. Lindahl's chased by number 7, Pejos. Pejos tries a centering pass but loses it. Comes out to center ice. And number 15, his name's not Lund. I'm not even going to call him Lund. It's, I don't know. Can you read that name of number 15? Parkamar, something like that. Anyways, Edina with a minute 15. Wayzata with the puck. Bring it across the blue line into the Edina zone. Championship game on the line. Leslie over there for Edina trying to keep Wayzata off the puck. And we are at 1 minute left in the third period here in this BantamB1 Championship. The puck is over in the far corner. And they're wrestling for it. Back and forth goes to the defenseman. He sends it back down in the corner and it comes around the net. Puck will be picked up by Parmkor, we'll call him Parmkar. And here comes Edina. We're under 40 seconds here. Edina down in the corner with the puck. Checking off the defenseman. Trying to get a play set up, but they can't. Now goes to the slot, but it went too far. Now top of the circle, a shot saved by Burns. Puck goes behind the net, comes up on the near side board. Now number 4 for Edina sends it back in. On the far side in the corner, picked up by number 7. Jay Lindahl. Lindahl with it on the near side boards. We're down to 10 seconds here, folks. And it looks like Wayzata's going to hang on to win. Puck down on the corner, and they're just pinning it against the glass as the last few seconds tick. And there is the final buzzer. Wayzata has defeated Edina in the BantamB1 Championship 3-1. Or 3-1. I guess they didn't play 3 games. That'd be 4 games. So that'll wrap things up here for me this afternoon. And we want to thank everybody for joining us on the EdinaTourney.com. It's been a great afternoon. And in this BantamB1 Championship, it's been Wayzata 3, Edina 1.